been making this soup once a week, and every time I post that I made it, y'all are asking me how to make it, so let's do it. What happened?
Uh-oh.
All right, you're gonna need some potatoes. My tripod's moving. How did you get up there? How did you get up there? I start with a whole stick of Kerrygold butter into my pan. For veggies, I'll get carrots, potatoes, celery, and also you're gonna need an onion. Oh! This is why I don't do aesthetic things. You know what I'm saying? Because then things like this happen. I chop my potatoes in half, and then I chopped 1 white onion as well. For reference, I'm using 1 bundle of celery, 1.5 pounds of the yellow baby potatoes, half a bag of baby carrots, and 1 yellow onion. You don't need tomatoes. Can I have those? Can I have the tomatoes? No, thank you. We're gonna go ahead and start to cook down our veggies. Adding a little bit of salt to help the veggies cook down. I feel like the ratios of this slightly change every time I do it because I don't measure, but for measurement purposes, 1/2 cup all-purpose flour. Whoa, what happened again? Kennedy! You want to stir the flour into the veggies until you don't really see any of the white from the flour. It's all incorporated. And the milk on the floor, that's optional. Do what you will with that information. You see how the flour is sort of all absorbed and sticking to the veggies? This is perfect. We're gonna add our broth. 64 ounces of chicken broth, so 2 of these containers. She's wiping it with... Are you wiping it? Where did you get that piece of plastic? Okay, well, it's the thought that counts. Why don't you use paper towel to wipe it instead? That's a little bit more absorbent. Good job, honey. That's really good. Mommy's gonna help. Wipe. We're gonna go ahead and let this simmer until the potatoes are nice and tender. I love you too. I want to preheat your oven because we need to prep the pastry, the puff pastry, to go on top of this. So my puff pastry that I'm using, you have to cook it. Oh, you know. You gotta cook it at 400 degrees. So I'm preheating my oven to 400, but obviously look at the package for whatever pastry you're using. I don't defrost my puff pastry. I literally just break it as I unroll it. It's just rustic this way, you know? I've got all of my puff pastry. I'm gonna brush over some heavy cream, sprinkle a little bit of kosher salt right on top. All right, I'm gonna pop these in the oven until they're golden brown and nice and puffy. My potatoes are nice and tender and it's simmering over low. I'm gonna add in my rotisserie chicken that I shredded. I'm gonna slowly stir in 1 cup of heavy cream. For my seasonings, I've got a little bit of fresh rosemary and thyme, pepper. I know there is salt in the chicken broth, but I'm gonna add in a little bit more salt and some garlic powder. And I do all my seasonings just to my taste preferences, so just taste it, add in what you like. But you could also add in whatever seasonings you prefer. This is just what we like. My puff pastry just came out. This looks perfect. It's so good. If you guys try this out, let me know what you think. And yeah, I got some soup to eat. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. It's so good.